looking myself in the mirror and seeing what I did, what I said, how I allowed these things to happen to me, how I let my guard down, how I ignored the red flags, how I no longer read the Bible, how I no longer worship, how I no longer forgave, how I did these things. I put myself in these positions. I allowed myself to be open to the plan of the enemy because I did not want to heal at all.
Actually matters. Every day I drive my car.
Hey y'all, it's your little big sis CJ Renee, and we're back with another episode. Y'all, the Lord has been working on me. The Lord has been dealing with me. He's been revealing things to me, showing me things that I did not even see was a part of my ministry, was a part of my calling, my purpose on this place, on this earth. One of the things that I've been really pushing is healing. And I didn't realize why I was pushing healing so much. Not just healing from traumatic experiences, but also healing from breakups, heartbreaks, emotional damage, healing from, parental abuse or, separation, whatever it may be. And so I'm sitting with God and I'm just like, God, what is it? What is it? Why do you need me to push healing so much? And God reminded me about the video I was making in regards to open wounds, and how open wounds is really being used as an open door for spiritual activity to take place in the lives of others, and in your life and in your family's life. And it begins with you having the ability and the audacity to heal. Because even while writing my book, what I realized is the devil don't want us to be healed. He does not want us to recognize that because we went through these things, we are anointed and appointed for a purpose and a plan that God has placed on our lives on this earth. He doesn't want us to be in touch with, who God has called us to be. Because we had to face these things. We had to go through these things. We had to be hurt. We had to be broken down, right? Because that's where the coal turns into the diamond. It needs the pressure to grow. It needs the pressure to become what it's supposed to be, right? And even gold has to be burnt down, okay? It has to be melted down. It has to be under the fire in order to be purposeful. My God. Ooh, that thing gave me chills. Whatever God has allowed you to go through, you feeling like, God, you turned your back on me. God, why would you allow this to happen to me? I prayed through this so that it wouldn't happen, and you still did not answer my prayer. I still got raped by my stepdad. I still got hands put on by my mom. I still lost the boyfriend that I always wanted. I still end up losing that child that I wanted. I still had a miscarriage. I still lost that job. I still experienced these traumatic experiences. No matter how many times I called on you, God, why didn't you show up? And you're mad. You're angry. And that's exactly where the devil wants you to be. That's exactly where he wants you to be. He wants you to be mad. He wants you to be angry. He wants you to hold on to these things that don't serve you. Waking up angry does not serve you. Mad at the world does not serve you. It doesn't help you grow. It doesn't make you better in any way, shape, or form. It makes you bitter. It makes you open to the plan of the enemy to devour, to steal and kill. That's his whole purpose and plan. To steal, kill, and destroy whatever God has placed in you. Pastor Mike Todd has been talking about Samson and Delilah, and he recently brought to my attention that yes, Delilah needed to know what it was going to take Samson down. If y'all don't know about the story, please read up on it. Google it, read up on it. But he realized that it wasn't the 7th lock that was cut where he lost his power. He lost his power on the first cut, the first time his hair got cut, because his hair was never supposed to be cut. Not only did they want to take his power, because this is how the devil works. Not only does he want to take your power, but he also wants to take your vision. So when you're sitting at home and you're wondering why you can't figure out a plan, why you can't come up with new ideas, why aren't you being creative anymore? What is holding you back? Why aren't you who you used to be before this thing happened? All the dreams you used to have, you can no longer dream no more, because he wants to take your vision after he takes your power. And now that your vision is gone, he doesn't want to kill you. He wants to kill what's in you. So he's going to put you on display. The devil wants to put you on display. Okay? He wants people to see you broken. He wants people to see you hurting. He wants people to see you sad. He wants you to show people how miserable you are. He wants you to tell people that you can't dream no more, and you don't have no life in you no more, and you don't want to do anything good for yourself. You don't want to fight for your own happiness. You don't want to fight for your victory. You don't want to do anything that makes you happy. You don't want to be exactly who God has called you to be. You don't want to deal with it no more. He wants you to be the one to curse your life. He wants you to do it. He wants to use you to do it. All I'm saying is, realize the attack of the enemy. When you're living in sin, you still know God. You know when God is speaking to you. And if you're watching this video and you know God is speaking to you, I'm telling you right now, ask him to come into your life. Ask him to heal you, to help you realize what it is you need to be. Because like I was saying before, when I was writing my book, I realized that when I was in a place of healing, because I'm still there, but when I was in the beginning stages of my healing journey, I hated it. I angry cried majority of the beginning stages because, oh my gosh, all the self-doubt, looking myself in the mirror and seeing what I did, what I said, how I allowed these things to happen to me, how I let my guard down, how I ignored the red flags, how I no longer read the Bible, how I no longer worship, how I no longer forgave, how I did these things. I put myself in these positions. I allowed myself to be open to the plan of the enemy because I did not want to heal at all in the beginning. And I see myself now. I'm like, oh my gosh, how could I let this happen? And that's when the devil wants to sit on you. So I'm telling you now, this healing journey is not for the weak. Do not do it alone. Ask God for his help and fight. Fight, man of God. Fight, woman of God. Fight. Fight. Fight for your healing. Fight for it. It's not going to be given to you on a silver platter. And it's not linear. So once you achieved it, it's done. No, it's continuous. Fight for it. The devil wants you to be mad at yourself. He wants you to hate you. He wants you to think low of yourself because you allowed this to happen. Nobody loves you. Nobody cares about you. Nobody wants to be around you because you did these things. The devil is a liar. The devil is a liar. You are called to be a great woman of God. You are called to be a great man of God. And you will be. And you will do the things of God. You will do the will of God. You will. Make it up in your mind today. Make it up in your mind today that you will. Seek healing. Fight for your healing. Fight for everything that God is giving you and everything that God has promised to you. You will dream again. You will be creative again. You will have love in your life again. You will wake up happy again. This is the promises of God. He says in his word, I wish above all things that you prosper and be of good health as your soul prospers. Your soul is still in your body, still living. Continue to fight for you. Fight for your healing. Y'all, that was a little deep, but I had to go there. All right? I love y'all. I'm praying for y'all. I'm here for y'all. We're doing this journey together. We will thrive together. Okay? This is y'all little big sis, CJ Renee. And I'm out. This was a good episode. I love it. I hope y'all share this one too. It was a good one. All right? I love y'all. Be great. To ensure you don't miss an episode of 31 and Thriving, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to share. It's y'all little big sis, CJ Renee.